Hey guys, David here and welcome to the Fit Pro Daily. This week has been all about pivoting your business. We started off on Monday with Greg. He came on to share about how he'd managed to transition or pivot from face-to-face yoga to online yoga, and then how he's now pivoting back to face-to-face. Yesterday I shared the insights into how we're changing DKnine Fitness, and that being DKnine Fitness 3.0, so another major upgrade or change in system and philosophy on how we're running this business to really optimize the business to make sure we're almost lockdown proof moving forwards from there. So if you want to check that out, definitely go back and check out yesterday's video. Today though, I want to share with you something that we're trying to do now before we do this upgrade in order to get better results moving forwards. But before I explain that to you and go through the whole thing, make sure you do subscribe by clicking that big red button below, and we'll dive straight in. Okay, let's dive straight in. Yesterday we were talking about the change in pricing, the change in structure, and how everything's going to work here moving forward. So looking into the January, February, things are going to dramatically change here to make it DKnine 3.0. But until that happens, and with the pricing staying how it is, we need to try and optimize the amount of people we've got coming in. And with Christmas coming and all this type of thing, it's going to be hard to convince new people to join us now and sell them into a program which is almost going to change in just a couple of weeks or months time. So what we're doing is we're re-engaging with previous or former clients. By doing this, these are people who already know us, already trust us, or hopefully still trust us for whatever reason they left, and are eager to want to get started again. And this all started by simply dropping them a quick text message or message on Facebook. Yes, doing it all manually, speaking to each one individually to try and get to know what they've been up to recently, finding out where they are in life, what they've been up to, have they tried any other gyms since leaving, and what their current fitness and health goals are. From that conversations then, we start telling them that we are currently doing some changes in the gym and there's going to be a big difference in price if they were to come back moving forward. But why not jump in now, secure your place and secure your price at what we're running at now, so when these changes do come into play, it's not going to affect or change much for them moving forwards. By doing this, we've already started off by getting 3 people in already this week, and that's literally by dropping a couple of people a messages over the weekend, starting those conversations, getting them in and getting them signed up. So it really does make a difference by going back through your previous and former clients, finding out what they're currently up to and seeing if you can entice them back in with some sort of offer. Or our offer is, if you come back now, you're not going to have any massive price hikes or anything moving forward. You'll be locked in at where you're going to be. And this can make a big difference, especially at these times where your ads budget might be a little bit lower because there's lots of things going on. You've got quite a few spaces that you need to maybe fill back up, and you just want a big influx of previous people who know, like and trust you, and you don't have to really battle to get them on side with maybe another 2-week Christmas break and loads of inconveniences going on from there. So I hope that kind of gives you an insight into what we're doing now, especially with the marketing side of things. Yes, we're still running Facebook ads. They're going as well as ever. It's easy enough for us because obviously we're not in some sort of lockdown like England and Scotland are currently in. Some of the rest of the world are also in that lockdown. So if you're in a lockdown, we just have to battle through. But for us, it's kind of going okay. We're getting people in, we're doing consultations, and we're getting people onto the 6 weeks. But we're also re-engaging previous clients to get them back so we can sell to a much warmer audience, people who have already spent and bought from us before and are ready to get started. I hope this kind of makes sense, and the last 2 days have now added up into a one whole collection so you really understand what we're moving with our business and how we're bringing people back in, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow. But before I do, if you want to check out some of the previous videos from this week, and don't forget you can always subscribe, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Cheers.